we raise Cornish crosses on the pasture and move them every day in a meat tracker. So part of the question and answer. So this is a Cornish cross. They get fully grown in about 6 to 8 pounds in 8 weeks. So if you're doing for a profitability standpoint, they make no sense. So, but you can't hatch them. They won't. They actually, if you try to breed them, they will most likely never mature old enough to even lay an egg. So, because they're bred just to eat for meat. So, but we'll start from here and we'll do the thing.
I'm not sure if I can.
So ideally you want to just find the earlobe right here. This would be the kosher halal way or whatever. So you're just going to take a very sharp knife, pull your feathers back in one click. And it's over with. So they will flop and everything a little bit, but they're already expired. And then the coat makes them feel like they're being hugged the whole time during the process. So they don't flop out or nothing, ideally. It's the first time using this cone, actually. So they stop. It usually takes about a minute for them to quit flossing. They're gone already, so it'll just take them a minute for the muscles to quit pinching up and back. It's not the best case yet. I mean, it's the most humane way to do it, so some people sort of weak stomachs and stuff, it's not for everybody. And try to do it the fastest and most painless way. Why it does this, I'll go ahead and, I got my chicken scalder here. They have ones that are electric, they're really nice, they're really expensive. We just went to Bass Pro and got us a little turkey fryer. So this, we're all about trying to save the most amount of money. So from a profitability standpoint, it makes sense. So we want to get our water about 135, 140, which I just reached. So I'll turn my gas down and it'll keep that pretty much the whole rest of the time. And then this is your yardbird plucker. The only thing I did that you won't get if you win it is I added this little shut off on and off valve. And then I went to Steve's Wholesale and got me a foot pedal. And I can just on and off it like that. If not, you have to push a button back and forth to turn it on and off. But other than that, this is what you'll be winning today if you win a yardbird plucker. 90 seconds in the water. You'll be able to tell when they're ready to pluck by just checking their legs. The breast is the first part that gets tender, and the legs is the hardest part. So when you check, pull feathers from their feet and their legs, and they will just fall off when they're ready. If your water's too hot, your bird will turn yellow. It's almost like fish. So ideally, you want to not be over 150. Sorry. Yeah, you don't want to have your water over 150 ideally. And the best part is if you add a little bit of soap. I got some soap up there. Add it to your water. If you put soap in there, it'll help just distribute the water particles better, get to the skin. So this will be like cold blanching, so you'll want to run your cold water on the hot hot bird. Turn the water on, so give us a second. Within 20 seconds.
How my great grandma used to do.
It's not always 100%, but you do get the most part of it.
Yeah.
And if you just have a couple of pin feathers in there, you can just put them off in there. Got back up there. You're just gonna take the neck and pull off the head. I'll pull your windpipe with it. And then you could either feed that to your dogs or put it in your compost pile. Your dogs will go crazy for them. Healthy snack. I like to get the skin off the feet because we sell them as dog treats, and they're over there in our booth if you'd like to buy some. This is my beautiful wife, by the way. Give her a round of applause. She just had a baby a couple days ago. So we're just gonna, if you're cat bone, you're doing this wrong. So ideally, you're gonna just take your leg, pull it up like this, and you'll see the separation of the joint. Yeah. You're just see the separation of the joint, and you're just gonna cut, and it's not gonna cut a bone. So it's gonna go, there's a tendon in there, and that's it. So I put that in my, that's my save bowl, and then this will be for like hearts, and you'll just put a little pressure on there, it cuts right smooth. My knife is super sharp, that's the most humane way to do it, and that's what you wanna do. Then you're gonna come down here to the lungs and the crop, and cut a little incision. Then you'll stick your hand in here to the side, and where they store their food will be right here. It's super slippery, but you just kind of stick your fingers in there and wrap it around. And if I wasn't showing all y'all to do this, it'd take me 2 seconds. And then you get the windpipe and the crawl, pull it out. It will come out one piece. So this is where we're gonna go, and you're gonna flip around, and you're gonna take your oil sac off the top of the tail. There's a little hump there. You just take your oil sac off, and that's all. And then I'll take these tail feathers off, because there is a knife that they make called a pin feather knife, and you can, that will help with these pin feathers. I don't have one, but anyways, so then we're gonna come, you're gonna just grab the area right here above the anus and make a little slit. And you don't want to cut too far into there, because then you'll get all the nasties. And then you just want to rip open the whole and get your hand up inside there. You're gonna make a cut motion like this, so that will get your lungs and everything. Stick it all the way inside the bird, all the way back, because you want to make sure you get all of one piece come out easiest way. Sorry. There will be a little bit of poo sometimes. You just want to clean your area.
Yeah.
Poo water.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Look, I worked in the food industry for 15 years, so I just try to make sure I sanitize everything before I got here with like a vinegar solution. And then cause we're gonna eat this and we're gonna feed our families, so I just try to keep as clean as possible. So, your lungs will be against your rib cage, and there's like a bone you'll be able to feel. You just go like that, and like on both sides of it, and they come right out. So that's the lungs, and then you'll just pull this fat right against the pubic bone. You're gonna pull this to the side, go down around the anus, go around that way. And you'll have your intestines here, and your liver, and your gizzards. So the main thing is you don't want to pop this bile sac on your liver. What? So the bile sac is this little green piece that's like your gallbladder. So just pinch it, let gravity do its work. You don't want to contaminate your food, that's your liver. And part of the liver came apart. And then your gizzard will be like this, right here. Oh, and your heart is right here. So, this was a rooster, so if y'all want to see a testicle, there's one here. I ate one of them on TikTok, but they took it off. They said it was gruesome. So, if y'all want to see, it's very clean. All the pieces are there. We didn't waste any meat on the profit side of things. If you want to sell by the pound, ideally you want to keep it just like this. You want to keep your fat content in there. Every ounce counts. So, when you're weighing them by the pound. That's why we didn't cut the head off, because it comes off at a vertebrae. So that's why we cut it right there, because every ounce counts. So, and now I'll just rinse it off pretty much, and this bird is ready. And I brought a couple extra if anybody wants to do some, because they told me that people might want to do it. So if there's any volunteers that want to do it, y'all can come up here.
Madison, come on.
Okay, whoa, I'm a little loud. While they're doing that, if you guys, obviously you're here because you're interested in this. So take out your phones. Come on, everybody, you gotta put a recorder real quick if you want. Get up there, man. Take out your phones, go to your YouTube app. Isn't that bad that I have to hold the mic all the way down here and he has a loud person? Now, BEAM Farm. They got 36 subscribers. There's like 150 y'all in here.
Let's make it happen.
Let's go. All right, BEAM